Hello everybody, DBD here and welcome back to the Long Dark. Let's hop right in. So, I harvested a fuck ton of reclaimed wood that was around here. I got the wheels under there, I got, chair and table, the fallen chair over there. Basically, I kept harvesting reclaimed wood until we ran out of light, so I wasn't able to finish this table. But we have, I believe, 33 reclaimed wood in our stone cache downstairs. What's in here? Oh, 11! Okay, so we have 44 reclaimed wood. We're gonna harvest this shelf and that table when it's daylight, but for now we can't. And we're stockpiling for fishing. Now, I did some research. The research that I did, raw fish actually gives you more vitamin C than cooking the fish. Because when you cook the fish, you actually denature the vitamin C. So, since we haven't gotten food poisoning yet, I decided that we're just gonna eat the raw fish. Every fish has a 50% chance of giving you food poisoning, and we're gonna really test the extent of our fortune. Now, sadly, see, this is why, right? We need a lot of vitamin C. And I'd like to test if eating a shitload of vitamin C all at once gives you like a big long-term buffer, right? So we're just gonna eat all of that fish all at once. You know what? We might actually be able to harvest like a cedar branch or something. Let me check. Where's my hatchet? The only catch is I'm not gonna eat all of that raw fish until until I'm certain that we can sleep for 10 hours, just in case we get food poisoning. Now, health-wise, we look pretty much ready, right? But sleep-wise, yeah. It's windproof over here, so if I can get close enough to that cedar branch to harvest it while being wind protected, like that would be great, right? It's just unlikely. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Alright, I'll gather some... Ooh. Alright, I made it. Let's harvest it. We can afford a little bit of health loss. It's okay. Okay, we just got 3 fir firewood, man. That's dope. Now, today is Christmas, so I decided to splurge. I ate schnitzel today for breakfast. I'm not fasting, and I didn't take a cold shower. I'm giving myself the gift of apathy today. Oh, I'm so happy we got that fir wood. God, I edited the last episode for 10 hours. I know the final result of that episode was 3 hours, 25 minutes, but the recording was 7 hours. So I literally cut that thing in half. I think this will be our last episode around Mystery Lake unless we kill a moose. If we don't kill a moose, then in the next episode, I'm gonna start making way for Coastal Highway and Desolation Point. Yes, that sounds like the right plan. Alright, let's deposit this wood. And let's run around a bit, try to tire ourselves out for sleep. We're gonna really test our immunity to food poisoning and see what the fuck's up. I'll be very surprised if I eat all of that fish and get no food poisoning from it. Alright, let's take off some of our heavier clothing. Pass time. And run around with much greater stamina. Alright. It's time to test ourselves here. Let's eat. Food poisoning? No fucking way. Food poisoning?
Oh,
there it is! Oh.
I'm gonna die.
Our first bout of food poisoning. But you know what? Now we can just keep eating the fish. We already have food poisoning, so...
What a way to die. I just want to die.
Come on, man. It's not that bad.
My stomach. It hurts.
Oh, we just got it 3 times in a row.
It hurts.
All right, so we've proven that we
Find
can.
some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, we've proven that we can get food poisoning. Oh man, I was so, you know, I wanted to do that because we need the vitamin C, and I was like, man, all the luck we've had, I may as well just taunt the food poisoning. So let's remember we have to take antibiotics. Let's take those now before we forget. Okay, treatment applied, and now we just need 10 hours of rest. And our vitamin C problems should be gone. For quite a while. We got like 5 days worth of vitamin C there. Just about. Yeah, no risk. Alright. And I think you can eat as much vitamin C foods as you want in one sitting in order to get multiple days of grace period from it, you know? So, let's take a look at our carry weight here. We got a lot of fire fuel for fishing, but we don't have to worry about fishing right now. We are definitely going to want to bring the travois. We don't need to bring the hatchet, I don't think. So we will forego the bringing of the hatchet when we go. We also don't need the second torch. So we'll deposit that upstairs. Oh, and we don't need our tinder anymore. That's wasted inventory. The more weight that we shed, the better. But we will have the travois for the trip back. Now, can we repair insulated flasks? It doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to want to bring a lot of water over there, definitely. Pry bar we don't need. Hacksaw we have. And we have 2 simple tools over there, so we're going to get a lot of scrap metal while we're there. So on the way to the Carter Hydro Dam, we harvest a lot of deer carcasses. And then in the dam, we get a lot of scrap metal. We haul a bunch of stuff back, and we'll be sitting pretty on a wealth of supplies here in the most central region in the game. Okay, that will do. We brought a lot of extra water. Now we're just gonna want to bring some food too.
Too heavy.
We'll take the moldy venison, not the gamey stuff. Alright guys, let's head out. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I tried to think of everything. Let's keep our bow out, just in case trouble finds us. We'll gather a bunch of sticks on the way.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's proceed. We got another deer hide out of that. We're gonna want to make deer hide pants. The one thing we're really, you know what? I was just thinking, the one thing we don't want to neglect is our food, but there might be 1 or 2 deers that we can hunt in the ravine. Full deers, not just pre-generated carcasses. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Gotcha. I know that the health damage is gonna suck, but I'm just gonna harvest this. Honestly, I'm kind of confused, because it doesn't even look like my health goes down when I do that. I wonder if they coded it properly to apply the health damage during the skinning animation. Anyway, we've gotten a deer hide and a wolf hide so far. And we can check over there for a moose to kill, but I'd like to warm up first. The weather's turning. Alright, we gotta get there. We're gonna be there soon. Not too much longer now. Alright, well, we made it here at least. And we're out of that blizzard. Beautiful. Deer hide and another wolf pelt. We'll keep trying to accrue more. Now, it might be a good idea to start accumulating some reclaimed wood and scrap metal while this blizzard rages. We do have, oh wow, got a lot of coal here. We do, well, we could process all that. But we have a lot of cabin fever risk. That's my thing. That's my main concern right now. But it is daylight. We can process the birch bark at night. Yeah, let's harvest metal. We need more fish hooks anyway. Guts are not a problem, but the actual metal is at present. And I want more cloth, so maybe the chair? 2 hours, 24 minutes for 4 scrap metal, 3 hours for 8 metal, but no cloth. That's 2 for 30 minutes. I think it's the same durability loss either way. So we'll do the chair and this metal table. Let's check the durability loss. So, we are fully hydrated for this 3 hours of work. Durability is 90%. And after 3 hours of labor, durability is 85. Yeah, so pretty much no matter what you harvest,
stuff to carry.
Whether it's a 1 scrap metal lamp or a 8 scrap metal table, you're spending the same durability. So you may as well aim for the good stuff. Now, this gives me half the scrap metal, but it also gives me 2 cloth, so I'm inclined to want to do it. Alright. We're gonna want to go sleep. Well, it's kind of risky to go sleep in the cave, but... Beautiful. Alright, lots of stuff. And I'd like to work on repairing more so that we get to level 3 mending. Let's take a look and see if there's at least sunlight. If I can start a fire in that cave,
like an empty pit.
I'd feel a lot safer sleeping there. The ambient temperature is good. It is. But it'd still be really risky to sleep in that cave without a fire. Alright, we'll sleep here for 1 night, get our health back, and then... You know, we can spend a lot of time outside tomorrow. For now, we'll tire ourselves out by processing this birch bark.
I need to drop something.
Alright, let's tire ourselves out for the final hour of sleep that we need. By the way, if you ever want to have like a relatively safe campfire here, right here is a really good place. If the wind comes from that way, I think it can still blow it out, but this is a really good place for a fire. It covers you from most directions. Safe campfire locations are the most important thing for any base. Like, if you can find a fire location that covers wind from all 4 sides, that's why fire barrels are so useful. Fire barrels, wood stoves outside, right? Anyway, let's get a good rest. Making sure to avoid the wires. Alright, we need food. Don't give me food poisoning, please. It is, you know, yeah, it's above 30%. I think at 20% is when it enters the really, really bad bracket. Those are big chunks. Alright, we're good. Meaningful rest. Oh shit, we have full-on cabin fever now. Alright, I wasn't anticipating that, but that's okay. We're fully rested. We can deal with it.
Anything right now.
We'll be okay. But we are gonna want to take a lot of fuel out there. We'll take it. We're gonna update our stockpile here later.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We're taking all of our fire fuel. And we're gonna want to bring our jerry can, the scrap metal, and the birch bark back with us. So now we go to the ravine, we harvest all the deer carcasses there, and get rid of our cabin fever. It's gonna take 24 hours, but we'll be okay. Yeah. We'll be fine. I am very heavy, though. Once we equip our things again, we'll be alright. We can sprint. Now, let's get to that cave. Okay, we have the cloth for repairs, and we have fishing tackle to do them with. It is nice to have a change of scenery. Different locations, you know? That's how you get rid of the cabin fever, like, in real life. Because staying in Mystery Lake and around the same two buildings all the time, it does get old. It's good to move around once in a while. Alright, we can carry 8 sticks without slowing down. We'll try to remain in wind-proof areas to minimize the damage to our clothing. And minimize how wet we get, therefore minimize how much we get weighed down by the water. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to spend some time here. Alright, let's check our cabin fever. Unable to sleep indoors for 24 hours. So we have 22 hours left. We're gonna spend a lot of time in this cave. Alright, we have all that fire fuel in here, ready to be used. Let's conduct repairs. We need the experience. We're getting a lot of luck with the success for mending. Slow grind though, we gotta get that level up. Alright, looks like we might have some sunlight to take advantage of here. Yes, we do. Alright. Best way to go about this. I'd like a new fire location. And we won't use a frickin' torch this time when we don't have to. Or a match, you know? Alright. So we got 30 minutes before that water's ready. Let's use it. We're gonna want to grab his meat too, so that we can cook it.
Can't feel my hands.
Let's cycle out the water. The weather has turned. Hours left. Alright, we can't fit all of our clothing in there. We'll have to drop the vest here. Actually, I don't think the vest actually takes weather damage, so don't worry about that. We're gonna go gather some birch bark. We got rid of all of our clothing so that we can do it without taking clothing damage. Oh yeah, we're ready for this. We just can't get lost. Gotta be real careful about our chosen direction.
So cold. Just knock me down a bit.
So far, so good. Making great headway on our cabin fever risk. And we're accomplishing things that we wanted to accomplish here. And this stuff is, it looks fine. Yeah, it's not taking that much damage. I don't think it's taken any at all. Let's keep looking around. Making sure not to get lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ballistic vest only takes damage if you're in a struggle. Doesn't take damage from blizzards or wind or anything like that. We'll warm up and try to harvest that deer's guts. Not bad. Oh shit. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
Wait. I'm so cold. Up again.
12 hours. Pretty much after we sleep, we'll be fine. We're gonna want to fill this fire up for our sleep. All the way, all this wood. We'll need it. Alright, let's tire ourselves out for sleep. We might want to use an herbal tea this time, too. And tire ourselves out and harvest a branch, maybe. And another if we can find one. All right.
Find some place to escape this cold.
Now we're gonna want to load up that fire. We're gonna want to sleep, but first we have to put our clothes back on.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Alright. Just about ready for our 10 hours of meaningful rest. We need to load up this fire.
I might have to drop some gear.
I think that'll do. We'll make sure it's at full. We're gonna put some more sticks in there for sure. After that wolf jacket, we need to give ourselves the biggest buffer possible against cabin fever risk. So we're going all the way. And we have a lot of deers to hunt here, a lot of carcasses to harvest, so none of it's gonna be wasted. Let's eat. Okay. Boosted rest. It's wonderful to be in a region with no predators, huh? Okay. Cabin fever's healed. Our cabin fever risk is gone. And we got plenty of fire fuel left. The weather's not looking too good. Alright. So we still have 4 hours, 23 minutes left on that fire. Let's use it. Alright, Meals on Wheels, where are you? There's one. Alright, we got 2 deers over there. We're gonna have to go for a sneak shot again. Then again, if we just shoot them and they bleed out, it won't take, you know, they can't get far. Not in this region. So I might just take the shot, but we'll try to get that headshot. We don't want them to suffer.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, that's one down. Now hopefully we can try to kill the other one close by. Let's go back to the fire and warm up, though. Can't get our arrow yet. Oh, yeah, we can. Pull it out of his ass.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, let's go warm up.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Hell yeah. Alright. Now we're gonna wanna...
All I can think about is food.
We're gonna wanna make sure... You know what, actually? I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm gonna lower the voice volume of the character. I like the immersion of the things that he says, but I find that too often it cuts me off, right? So, from now on, we'll see the subtitles and we won't hear Mackenzie. We're gonna wanna gather meat and stay fed, just so we have passive health regeneration. And it wouldn't hurt if we tried to harvest a cedar, but that's unlikely. If we can use the mag lens, then we'll use it, and utilize a coal to harvest this carcass. Or we could just try to quarter it, but we are going to take... Alright, let's test it. I want to test our health damage. I know it seems irresponsible, but I'm worried there might be a bug where we don't take health damage. So, let's see. Alright, I hate to admit it, but there is definitely a bug where we don't take health damage when we harvest a carcass. We take the hypothermia risk, but we don't actually take the health damage, which I have now just proven. That sucks. That's immersion breaking. So I'm going to have to make sure that I don't engage in exploitation where that's concerned. Alright, let's carry this back to the fire, I guess. That's definitely a bug, not a feature. I needed to know. I needed to find out. I should have took a massive chunk of health damage from that, and I didn't. So I'm not crazy. All those times I thought that I should have taken more damage, it was definitely true. So I'm going to report that as a bug on the Hinterland forums. And hopefully when they come back from holiday, it'll be one of the first things they address. And I'm going to make it a personal point to make sure that I always have a warm fire whenever I try to harvest a carcass like that. Let's drop this shit over here where it's cold, so that it preserves best. Now, how's the fuel looking? It's looking good. Let's make more food before we start getting hungry. Alright, that'll take 44 minutes. Alright, good timing. Plenty of time left on that fire, but we are going to want to try to harvest a cedar soon. I found out, Zuzana, there's actually a bug. When you harvest carcasses and you're freezing, you don't take damage with the new animation. So it's a bug that they're going to have to address. You still rack up hypothermia risk, and you still get, like, frostbite risk, but you don't take the health damage, so it's really immersion breaking, yeah. Alright, guys, we've harvested that entire first deer. And we've cooked a lot of food. But now we have to try to harvest more fire fuel and keep this baby going. Oh shit, I left my trap. Oh, that's okay. It barely took any damage. Alright, this venison is cooked. So, we're going to put water here, which is probably going to boil over. And we are going to try to harvest a cedar branch and keep the fire going. If not, that's okay, but we have to try. There's a branch right over there. And it's moderately warm. Although we do have to use the hacksaw. At least that still applies health damage properly, right? Oh my god, it's still going. Come on. Come on! Nice. Alright. Alright, that'll at least stop us from losing health. Might just take the shot from here. Alright, he might come back this way. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I don't like to leave him to suffer like that. We'll grab our arrows and we'll try to finish him off. Now's the perfect time to fucking... yeah. We gotta take it. Even if we take a little bit of health damage, that's not nearly as much as we would take, and now we have the fuel to keep the fire going even longer. Stave off cabin fever even longer. Harvest carcasses even longer, you know? Alright, let's go try to find that deer. I don't hear any footsteps, so he's gotta be dead, right? Let's head to that pre-generated carcass and harvest it. And maybe we'll see him on the way. Alright, this should be quick. Let's get it gathered. Any windproof locations? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Come on, come on. Come on. I mean, that was close. Alright, here. Health damage. Alright. I gave myself the health damage that I would have taken, and there's that deer. That's what I'll do, right? If I just barely made it, then I'll just pass time and give myself the health damage. Reasonable fix, right? I pay the tribute that I am supposed to pay. To respect the gods of the Long Dark. Odin is watching. Make him proud. Alright, it's gonna be time for another 10-hour rest here soon. I hope we have the fuel for that. We have another deer that we have to quarter. And we have to harvest that pre-generated carcass. Alright. Now, I'm gonna process... hang on, actually. Not a good idea. Let's focus on getting more fire fuel for now. We're gonna want more fuel than that, so we'll warm up and then go get more. I really wish we had brought our hatchet at this point. It would have been really useful. Well, it is definitely a risk if I was to try to get 10 hours of sleep right now, with the fire not full to that extent, right? So what we'll try to do instead is rack up some more branches that we might have missed. Okay, 9 sticks. That's not bad. But it is getting colder and colder. Ooh, more sticks on the ground. Okay, things are starting to look a lot better now. And as it gets colder, our fuel efficiency will improve. Take a look over here. Yeah, another branch. It's worth the health damage. Every stick's gonna count. If we want to sleep for 10 hours, we need a bunch. Alright, let's go back now. Alright. Good, we're still at 6 hours on that fire. Now 14 more sticks. Alright, 8 hours. I'm pretty confident that'll last for a 10-hour sleep. So, let's just make sure we're sleeping in the warmest part of the cave. Back here, we're within range of the fire. And let's eat up. Get some sleep. And then tomorrow we'll harvest that deer. I'll use a match if I have to, but chances are this fire's still gonna be here and we can use a torch. Yeah, let's just hope the weather's alright for that. Alright. Ooh, the fire. Fire has gone out. Alright, I'll have to use a match. And hopefully the weather remains agreeable, right? That's okay. We didn't start to freeze. I'm calling that a big win. We do have coal. So we'll leave all this here and we'll come back for it with the travois after. And if we have to, we can load up the deer meat into the travois and carry it back to Carter Hydro for processing and harvesting. But we might not be able to do the rope climb down into the ravine to get that other pre-generated deer carcass. It's just what happened, right? But we've been pretty productive. Is there an accessibility option to disable the skinning animation? Sadly, no. So there's no way to just flat out avoid that bug. Yeah, there's no way. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna start our fire here next to the big one. Put the fire right here, because it's right beside that branch. And if the weather's alright, we can harvest it. Oh yeah, shit, okay. We'll have to use our torch for this fire, which kind of sucks, but alright, let's do it. Now let's chuck a coal in there. Hopefully we can find some sticks to throw in to offset the temperature difference. Let's gather these. We're gonna need more than that. Screw it, let's use another coal, just so that we can get started, get it done. Alright, let's do this quick. If the fire blows out and I start to freeze, I'm gonna have to cancel the animation. Fairness is the only play here. Gonna have to let it thaw for a minute. Ooh. Alright, let's quarter it. Come on, wind, don't change on me now. Okay, that was good. Now, let's harvest this. Very productive, very good. There's no predators here, so I can pretty much carry whatever I want. But that will be too heavy, so we'll use the travois to cart. And let's try to harvest this deer over here, paying health tribute with whatever excess, you know, whatever damage we should have taken, we will pay. We'll try to harvest this one gut at a time just to make sure we don't take the damage. We can go warm up by the fire, right? Okay, since it's only getting warmer, it's very likely that we can harvest this gut without touching freezing. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Alright, now we'll go warm up, and we'll try to grab the meat too. In fact, I would like to make more birch teas so that we can fill our flask. And, oh, we never prepared any. Alright. How much time now? 34 minutes. So, let's go harvest that while we're warm. We harvested all of it. Yeah, we did. Okay. We do have more sticks. This is a good time for birch bark processing. So I think that's all of it. Okay. Okay, let's fill up our flask now. Alright, we now have 7 out of 8 birch bark teas in there, which is good. We need that. We can't take a torch with us, because we're taking the travois. Okay, let's get going. And you remember that harvest that we did on the deer? Oh, hang on. If I can find another birch bark, I can make that 8th tea. I'll just take a brief check in this area, see if I can't find one more birch. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just go. But yeah, you remember how I harvested that deer to confirm the existence of the bug? I'm gonna pay a 20% health tribute for that. I'm gonna pay it, and we're gonna do it before we walk to Carter Hydro Dam. And if we get attacked by a wolf, so be it, whatever, but I'm gonna pay that tribute. It's not fair that I got that carcass with no damage. Alright. Now, let's grab everything here and load it up. We did really good. Really, really good. 4 deer hides. 8 guts. A bunch of water. And all kinds of meat. That's how you do it, buddy. One thing at a time, you just deal with it, you know? Okay, we've unloaded everything that stinks. Now, I have to pay my health tribute, and then I can warm up before I go if the weather holds. But that's how this is happening. 20%, everybody knows the rules. Alright, we'll call that fair. Alright, now we warm up and we go. We are going to be extremely vulnerable. Shit. Alright, we can get out now. I'm not seeing anything. Let's hug the fence. Hopefully the travois can't get caught on this. Can the travois get through this door? No space. Alright, I might not be able to do this. Hang on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm completely vulnerable right now. Alright. Close the gate. Can you imagine if I turned around and the fucking bear was right there? Although it looks like this bear doesn't exist in this playthrough. It doesn't spawn around here. Alright. We did good. We can just go like this now. Today we have lived honorably, and I can sleep well at night. Alright. We'll process these very soon. Cabin fever risk is a thing of the past now. We don't have to worry about it for quite a while. Well, guys, we made it home. And despite our paid tribute, I feel pretty confident with the health that we still have remaining. We'll get it back. Let's just make sure we stay fed. We have the food to spare, right? And notice, we haven't gotten any scurvy risk, so just mashing a whole bunch of lake whitefish was enough. Which seems very manageable. Think about how quickly and how easily we caught all those fish, right? More than manageable. Alright, let's eat something. The fresh stuff. Just because I don't want to risk getting sick right now. We need health back too much. That will do. We're gonna use the rest of our daylight harvesting scrap metal from the shelves here. 3 hours? We might end up in nighttime if we try to do that before we finish. Let's look for a chair right here. Get some cloth out of it. Try to repair our bedroll. And it's less time. Alright? Beautiful. Okay, we now have a 98% bedroll again. It's time to sleep. Let's eat one more chunk of meat. And I'm gonna go to the trailer to sleep. The bed's better. I'll get more condition back for the same amount of rest. We just have to be extremely careful. I mean, how bad would it suck to die right now just because I wasn't cautious, right? Alright. We're in the clear. We are okay. Nothing to worry about. I still don't know why you can't just rip apart a pillow with your bare hands. I could rip apart a pillowcase with my bare hands, I know that. Well, whatever. It's not my game, it's somebody else's baby. Gotta respect that. Now, I'm gonna check over here for a moose. If we could bag a moose today, oh man, that would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? We'll get some extra birch bark over here as well. It doesn't look like there's a moose nearby. What do you think, guys? Should we check over there, where that hunter's blind is? It's a short walk. We might get something good out of it. I don't remember what that geographical location is called, but we'll go take a look. We got full sunlight. Viable for a fire. Nice. Oh, that's good. 15 more arrow shafts. And we'll take one more of these so that we can process one additional disinfectant. Alright, let's check over here. We might want to get some work done here. Yeah, we can come out of this with 4 more guts, shitload of meat, and 2 more hides. It may be worth it. If the sun wasn't out, I wouldn't even consider it, but we have coal, and we can use the fire starter. Alan's Cave. We can use the mag lens, yeah. Damn, Alan, your cave has jack shit. Fuck, Alan, come on. Alright, let's try to take that deer down. A wolf just killed a rabbit over there. I heard it. Maybe you did too. It's a scary prospect. We'll have to be very careful. I could try to shoot the heart. If you get right above the front leg, you get the heart, I think. Alright, hang on. He is making this hard, isn't he? We got it. Alright, we got his heart, and now we can harvest it. We're gonna start a fire here with the mag lens. We'll quarter it, same as usual, and we'll use the travois to cart it all back because that helps us to avoid stinking. And if we quarter it, then we won't have intervals where we stink. It'll just all drop on the floor all at once, and that wolf will be none the wiser to our presence here. Now that alone won't be hot enough, but we had a few sticks, and it will be. Okay. Guys, there's a bug where you can't interact with carcasses, but I'll show you a way to fix it. Easily. You just need a stone. Let me check over here first. Dusty dog food. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, we need a stone. So right here. It's kind of strange, but if this ever happens to you and you can't interact with a carcass, throw a stone at it. Watch. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. So are we warming up? Yes, we are. Let's quarter this thing. Alright, there we go. Now, I would like to harvest that deer over there as well. A gust of wind. Alright, you know what? Make a birch bark tea. Right, we don't even have to prepare one. We already have them made. Okay. Okay, we have no scent right now. Alright, let's drink our tea and harvest this thing. This should prevent us from freezing for pretty much the entirety. If we do end up freezing, then we'll just pay tribute, same as usual. 1, 2. Alright. 1, 2, done. Fair is fair. God damn, I've never seen this many crow feathers around a carcass before. That was ridiculous. Okay, let's go back to the fire and warm up. Oh, right, we want to get rid of these guts so we don't stink. Oh, and we left a quarter over here. Just a little bit more duration. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. And we do not currently stink. Look at us, eh? Nothing but good times. We keep on making gains. Let's watch out for that moose, though. He might have showed up. Although I didn't check the trees for rut marks. So I don't even know if he can spawn there yet. All the more reason to be cautious. Anyway, I don't see rut marks on that tree. Hopefully I don't encounter a wolf here. I'm gonna start gathering these reishi too, because the more I think about it, like, if I accidentally ate predator meat, it takes 20 antibiotic treatments to get rid of parasites. So I'm gonna make sure that at least somewhere I have a lot of antibiotic treatments, right? It only takes 10 antibiotic treatments on Stalker, but it takes 20 on Interloper. You don't want to be unprepared for it when you get it. If you get food, like parasites. Alright, let's see if we can get through that gate when we go to it straight on. Yes, we can. I wish you could turn in place with the trebois. I hope they add that feature. We got a lot of meat here. Okay, we gave our hacksaw a little tune-up. Alright, now we can repair it one more time. And it'll be at 100% again. Now, how many? We need one more. Do we have matches here? No, we never left matches here. Alright. We're gonna update our text document, our loot document, before we leave here. But we don't have to worry about that right now. I won't want to open this can of dog food until we have our can opener. There's no sense wasting our knife durability on something as trivial as that. Alright, let's begin harvesting that meat. That's a chair, huh? 4 and 2, 6 and 2. You'd think you'd get more cloth because it's bigger, right? But okay. We're gonna pass a little bit of time here, away from those cables, just so that I want the deer meat to thaw, so that we can harvest it with our hands after that first hacksaw harvest. All right. You know what I wonder, actually? if you don't take freezing damage, then who's to say you don't also fail to take hunger damage when you're skinning? Like, that's a game-breaking bug. They have to fix this, because what it's doing is voiding the consequences that players should pay for neglecting their statuses. Alright? Yeah, they gotta fix it. And that actually leads to other questions. So, say I'm well fed right now. Like, say I have calories in my belly. Will it consume the calories without letting me get passive health regeneration? Because if freezing doesn't take your health away, then who's to say that being fully fed and having all your needs met won't fail to give you health back? Like that, it's an outstanding issue. Really outstanding. I really hope that they address it with some expediency. Once I finish recording this episode, I'm gonna hop straight on the Hinterland forums on their website, and I'm gonna write a ticket, submit a ticket for this bug. It is of pinnacle importance. They can't neglect this for long. Like, that's... I know a lot of players don't care, but I take my, I don't know, man. Like, I take that sort of thing very seriously. If it's a bug that hurts you, whatever. But if it's a bug that benefits you, that... Like... That's different. Alright, we're down to our last 3 sacks of deer meat. This takes frickin' forever, dude. I hope that they implement a way for you to... Like, I want to harvest 0.5 multiple times. You know? So, like, if I could choose the quantity of meat and then the quantity of times I harvest that quantity of meat, that would be a quality of life fix for the ages. You know what I mean? Alright, that's it. We have a lot of fucking meat here, dude. Like, a lot of meat. I'm actually gonna separate it into 2 different piles. Moldy and gamey. Actually, I guess that's kind of pointless. I probably won't be cooking it here. We'll be taking it back to the camp office first. But we still have some cooked meat here. Let's eat. Alright. Our health is looking good. Get a little bit of rest here. Now, I'm not 100%... Timberwolf. We have to try to avoid them if we can. We do have scent. So, you know, we might get found out by the wolves. We'll have to hope that we are upwind of them rather than downwind. That would be preferable. Well, we need that firewood. Let's warm up. I'm not going for every stick. Just the ones in my immediate path. I really hope I don't attract the wolves on the way down. But that guy, he looks hungry. And he's downwind of me, too. Alright. No choice. Let's go. Wow, jeez. Ow! Maybe we could kill them. Alright. Let's take a look up here. See what's what. Getting frame rate issues here. Very strange. Anyway, I don't see the note for the code to the door. Let's get out of here. This frame rate thing is kind of driving me crazy. It's weird. Oh, climbing rope right there. All right. We might want to try to kill these guys. They are just sort of lingering around, you know? You guys aren't gonna make this easy, are you? That's where we have to get to, but I sure as shit don't want to go there right now. You know what? Let's just go. We're gonna try to get out of here. It might be just not the right time for this. Get out of here. Go on, get. We might need to pop an emergency stim in order to make it the rest of the way out of here, but I'll do what I have to do to stay alive. I can't kill them, they run away too much. Shit, it's running out. I don't think it's gonna make it. Come on. Back, you bastards. It's a good thing we at least have this 15% torch. It ain't much, but it's better than nothing. But we gotta hurry the fuck up. It's not gonna last forever. I will pop a stim if I must. God, I don't like this one bit. This is tense. I was so ill-prepared for this. If we get to that tree, I think we're safe, but we still might not be. They don't seem to be coming up here, do they? No. They're not coming up here. Alright. We're alright. Jesus. You never know, maybe this might go another way, huh? Oh, we'll try. Can't do that yet. We demoralized the pack. Alright, here's what we'll do. Wasn't the best outcome, but... well, we lost an arrow, but at the same time... whatever. Anyway, that'll keep us warm. Let's harvest this asshole. Ooh. Okay. So that's a thing. Alright, we might have to use a second match. Unless we get a break in the wind. But we'll need a break in the wind. Yeah, I don't think so. Yep, time to go. What the fuck did we get? We got some food. Like, I don't know about that 0% pinnacle peaches, but... Now, I don't think we have the fuel for 10 hours of rest. Ooh. If we can harvest that fur limb, maybe we just might. But that's unlikely. We'll see. Alright. Anyway, let's see if this is within range of the fire. Sure is. Requires hatchet. Okay, it's because it's a fir limb. It's a fucking massive piece of wood. So that kind of sucks, but you know what? It's past evening, so the chance that this fire fuel actually lasts all night is considerably high. We better fucking hope so. You know what? Just to be safe, I'll throw my last coal in there and make it a guarantee. We're not risking our lives. It is demoralizing to be scared away from there like that, you know? I really wish that we could have gotten all the way down there, but it just means it's not the time right now. We will be more prepared in the future for something like that. Anyway, we're not over encumbered. We got a cooking pot, which is really nice. We got another wolf pelt. All in all, guys, this, it's been good. Now, let's try to get this deer hide as well. How cold is it? Pretty fucking cold. Now, this is only a 32-minute harvest, so if I went through half the animation without freezing, then that would have only been 16 minutes. So we're going to want to do like a quarter of an hour. There. Now, let's warm up. If we even can. Oh, yeah. Alright. Time to do that climb. Getting the extra deer hide was a cherry on top. I think it's time that we started preparing for our journey to Coastal Highway. I'm just a little conflicted about it, because obviously I want to hunt a moose, but you know what? We might be able to hunt one at the Quonset. So, I would say that's our next logical step. There's a moose in Desolation Point sometimes, there's a moose in Coastal Highway sometimes. Yeah. And I'd rather get a moose hide there and get, like, it takes a while for the moose hide to cure fully, so I'd rather get a moose hide in a new place than have to stay in Mystery Lake even longer. So, let's put on our crampons and do this climb. What's our stamina looking like? It's full. Alright. Even just getting that cooking pot was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to prepare. We're going to pack the travois with scrap metal, birch bark, all of our hides and guts, all of our meat, scrap metal, birch bark, hides and meat. And we're going to head back to camp office, and then we're gonna do a fuckload of fishing, like a fuckload of fishing, a ton of it. And after that fishing, when we have a good amount of fish stockpiled there for the future, we're gonna make way to Coastal Highway, and then from there, Desolation Point. We're gonna do some serious looting in a fresh region, and maybe after that, we'll have a moose hide satchel, right? We'll have another wolf jacket. Our bow is at 57% condition. It is about time we got back to the camp office, but this trip has been worth it, even if we, you know, fundamentally failed with our foray into Bleak Inlet. That's okay. That's quite alright. I'm still impressed with what we've managed to get done today. Alright. Now, are we able to eat this? We are. So we will eat that eventually, for the vitamin C. But not until we have good health and we're about to rest. Alright, we are gonna get some rest. And then we're gonna head out. But not before I take a full inventory of what's here. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for Camp Office and Trapper's Cabin, just erase the Carter Dam section, and then update it. Well, we're just under fully encumbered. We can still sprint technically, but we will be using the travois to avoid the stink of the meat. We have our jerry can. I brought this arrowhead. We're going to take this cooking pot, one of the sets of simple tools that we have here, so that we have a set over at camp office. 22 scrap metal we're going to take with us, 6 reclaimed wood, 14 sticks, 3 fir wood, 4 additional coal. I might take a little more coal than that, actually. So we're going to leave 5 coal here, and we're going to take 8 with us. Then we'll have a little extra at the camp office. We have a lot of fire fuel for the fishing we're going to do. And I'm taking these antibiotics because I don't want them to despawn, right? Like, once they spoil, they disappear in a container. But if they don't disappear, you can use them as a base decoration. I want to make sure I have a set over there. Alright, guys. I'm going to get started. I'm going to mark everything now that I've organized what I'm taking and what I'm not. Alright, I will be right back. Tomorrow, we're going to really test out the usefulness of the travois. I would prefer not to leave during the night. Visibility is really bad, so we're not going to leave yet. We're going to use a whetstone and repair our knife a bit. We just might have to leave in poor visibility conditions, but goddamn, that doesn't sound too appealing to me. I'll try to find a way where we can productively spend our time. Just about the only thing I can think of that would be productive to do right now is to harvest some of these wooden crates with our bare hands for reclaimed wood. So we'll do that. Alright, now we sleep and we leave at noon. Oh my god. I wonder if those wires could have become live during an aurora, and if I would have got fried while harvesting the reclaimed wood. Can you imagine if that just happened? Oh man, that one moment, everything's going so good, and then poof. Bye-bye. That'd be nuts. Alright. Let's get some sleep. Hopefully the weather's good. I'll take anything that isn't a blizzard, pretty much. Alright, this is acceptable. Let's get the travois ready. Oh god, what have I done? I can't move. Alright, we're gonna have to drop a bunch of this meat. Alright. Oh shit, I accidentally put the pinnacle peaches in there, so we don't get to eat those later. Would have been a good source of vitamin C. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's take inventory of how many hides and guts we got today. Eight deer hides, 2 wolf hides, 12 guts, 22 scrap metal. Oh yeah, very productive day. And we can take all this back. Look at all the meat that we have in here. That's wonderful. But if that stuff, you know, we're going to want to get there and unload it before that stuff disappears. So. Alright, this will do. We'll warm up before we go. Alright, I'm taking 2 liters of water out of here. I've already marked 4 liters of water in our text document now. I do wish it was warmer, but we can't do anything about it. We gotta go. Oh, Jesus. The wind's against us? Alright. I don't want to leave the travois out there in the wind, but, you know, we'll see how much damage it takes in an hour. It was at 73. Now it's still at 73. Alright, well the wind isn't against us. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna go. Okay. We may even want to utilize a chain of hot drinks to deal with this. It's pretty much a straight walk all the way to the camp office. Like, unless we take a detour and warm up at the trailers, but that's a long walk. I won't even bother, so... We're gonna drag this out here, leave it there, and head into one of the trailers to warm up. What? There we go. Okay. We can at least leave the travois out of the wind presently. Now let's head in and warm up and hope that this wind screws off, you know? If a blizzard starts, man, I'll be so cheesed. Well, we're definitely not getting nice weather for this, huh? We might have to fucking bite the bullet, eh? I don't want to. I mean, I would much rather go late in the evening with no wind. But I mean, the weather could just get worse. We're gonna pass more time. I'll take that gamble. If we have to, we can just fucking empty the cart again and wait until later. Sounds like the wind might have died down out there. Let's go take a look now. Alright. Right, we don't have a torch. We do have a book, though. Practical gunsmithing. Hang on, I forgot that in here. Let's just do it right here with the gate closed so that we can't get ambushed by an animal. Wood matches, practical gunsmithing. Alright. Alright, let's drink that. Now, there is that glitch, I think, where you put this hot drink in and all of them become hot. If that glitch happens, we're only allowed to drink one of those teas. Oh, and let's grab a torch. Alright, time to go. Yeah, we're only allowed to drink one more tea, because we only had one hot tea. Shit, we got a long stretch where we're not going to have any wind protection. Shit. Wolf. We might have to kill it. Whether we harvest it or not, we might have to kill it. Oh, right! Our wolf jacket made it run away. Oh, what? They're cold already? Wow. That is nothing like the frickin' 5 hours that I... Oh, well, yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. Because we slept for like 3 hours that one time. And then did the rope climb up the ravine, and they were still hot. So there's funky shit going on there. Maybe it's not a completely fleshed out mechanic yet. Alright, let's warm up, and then we'll empty the travois. Oh wow, we never even had our wool ear wraps on. God, we have 53 pieces of raw deer meat here. Just about, like 53 to 55. Somewhere in there. Oh, I don't want to mix the rancid with the gamey. Alright, I think I got all the rancid out of there. We definitely need to do something about our storage. Maybe let's just put all of our stones into the stone cache outside. We at least have this one, though. We can put all the scrap metal in there all at once. Now let's do different piles for everything, and let's try to keep them out of the way so we can still put our bedroll here if we want to. Right? Alright, let's carry this over to the stone cache. It's all fire fuel anyway. We're gonna need to bring this fire fuel to the fishing huts. In fact, I may actually want to bring it right now. We'll fill it up and then warm up and then we'll go. Hopefully, you know, the weather doesn't change. If it did change, I'd probably abort the mission to bring all the fuel over there. With any luck, it'll just get warmer. I don't think it got warmer. Oh yeah. Alright, it's pretty calm out here. So we're gonna take all this fire fuel there. All in one go. Now, I received some advice from a friend. I have to make sure that when I'm fishing, I'm naked. Because I don't want my clothing to be taking damage. Since this fishing hut doesn't have a door on it, right? Since it doesn't have a door, that means there's a chance for the wind to blow inside the door. And if you're getting the wind blown at you, it deteriorates your clothing condition. So the best thing for me to do is to make sure I'm not wearing any clothes for which the condition can decline if I so happen to be standing in the wind. Yeah, another deer. It's tempting, I want to hunt them. We need level 5 cooking, but not gonna bother. Alright, I think we can fit all of this, pretty much, into these drawers. Not all at once. Again, I really don't like how they don't allow you to transfer partial stacks like that. That's very counterintuitive. Alright. The game is, you know, it's not perfect, but at least they're not neglecting survival mode anymore. Like, they're doing stuff with it for the first time in a very long time, so I'm just gonna remain appreciative. Alright, we've got a lot of fire fuel here. We don't need the coal here. We can pretty much just take that back with us. Now, the travois did get pretty beat up, but we can repair it. Yeah, we're not gonna go try to bag that deer. Seems unwise right now. We will have to make more food soon, though. And I'm gonna want to try to repair the travois. For now, let's move the stones. Free up a lot of the space here. Three cured wolf pelts in there, and I think we have a cured one elsewhere. We can make 2 more new arrows here. Alright. Actually, we can make 3 new arrows here. So all the stones are now in here. They won't be taking up our inventory space inside anymore. This will let us get 6 hours of sleep. That's why we grabbed the can opener out of the drawer. And we now have a jerry can here and simple tools for repairs. So tomorrow we'll make 3 new arrows. We will craft... I might wait till a different time to do something with the scrap metal, but we're going to start crafting our deer pants. Alright. We're going to grab more matches. Swap out our torch. Now, let's see if there's anything that we can do without light, crafting-wise. Need light for that. Requires light. Alright, well, when in doubt, sharpen out. Okay, our hatchet's back up to 100. And our knife pretty much is as well. There, nice little decoration. Fact. Hell yeah, that looks nice. Hey, Dead Man Jim. How you holding up today? Your nose is looking a little weird. A little orange. Yeah? You're a good guy. Now, let's see here. Deer skin pants. We're gonna want a sewing kit, or we could just do it with fishing tackle. Let's just use fishing tackle. No, we're gonna use the sewing kit. Time is money. Oh god, is that our only sewing kit here? Shit. Yep. Alright, looks like we left our sewing kit back there at Carter Hydro. So, we're just gonna use this one as long as we can. Let's go eat something and stop our health deterioration. Alright, we can finish these deer pants tomorrow. And now that it's nighttime, I think... I guess we can't really do our water and cooking run, can we? Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, we can. I just have to sleep while I'm boiling water. So we're gonna drop these 2 broken fishing hooks and the broken sewing kit. I don't want to store them somewhere, or else we might lose them as viable decorations for another base, right? So we're just gonna put our decorative items here that we have to transport to a different base location later. We don't need to bring the hatchet with us. There is one thing we're overlooking, though, and that is our lack of available wood for boiling water. Well, that cedar limb hasn't come back. Let's check over here. Yeah, we'll harvest this guy. It's at least something to get us started. Jesus, health damage. Okay. We're gonna get super rest via birch bark and herbal tea tonight. We got a good amount of fuel, and we're just about ready for 10 hours of rest. Let's unequip that stuff, pass time, and run around. Alright. Right, we might want to eat some food. This could make us sick. We are going to eat it anyway. Alright. The meat could make us sick too, but we're also going to eat that anyway. Alright, we're good. We can use cattails for the rest. Actually, no, we'll just use herbal tea and a birch bark tea for the rest. And get some vitamin C in the process. I love how you can see your health just rapidly climb as the screen fades to black. There we go. Much better. Alright. Let's continue crafting. We'll finish our deer pants today, and we can get started on... You know what? Let's do the arrows. Get them out of the way. After we're finished with these pants. Alright, there's our cabin fever risk. So we're going to want to make sure that we find enough fuel soon. Let's wear that, and yeah, we may as well put the vest on. Now, let's see, we got 4 fresh arrows and an old one. We're good on that front. We are just fine. Now, scrap metal. Right, we have the deer pants now. Alright, looks like we have obsoleted our jeans. Oh my god, look at the stat difference, eh? That's a 3-degree difference. 8% protection difference. And 60% waterproof. But they're just heavier. And that is a pretty insignificant consequence, given what it's providing. Beautiful. Yes. Steady march of progress, my friends. We need scrap metal. There's still a little bit of daylight left, but I don't think I'm going to get much more done with that daylight. We'll try to craft 6 hooks. Actually, yeah, we'll just do those 3. Because we have a 4th over here someplace. And then when we craft these 2 guts into lines, we'll have exactly 4. And get rid of both. Alright. Now, as per usual, we close the day with a stick run. Or we could go do our water right now. I did want to have a little more wood than this, though. We do have some sticks left in the backpack at Dave's Quiet Clearing. Not much, but some. Okay, we'll keep these on us. They don't really stink at all. We'll take what we need to attempt a repair on the trapwa. %65% chance of success. That's not too good, is it? But we will try. We already have our deer pants, so... Let's check for more fuel real quick. Although I really don't think we're finding much here. Alright, let's just get going. And we'll cook some meat, because that meat is pretty much the only bottleneck here. Gonna sleep first, though. Oh. Right, we left our bedroll over there. We're gonna go fully rested, because water-wise, we're still good. We don't need to make more water, but we do need to cook more meat. And, if we're not making water, then we can't sleep while we're cooking. So. We'll cook all the rancid shit. Right, I need to organize my thoughts. You know what? We're about to try to repair it anyway. Just fucking sleep in here. Not overthink it. Let's go eat a piece of meat. Well, now's the best time to light that fire because it's so cold. That's my reasoning here. We'll get the most out of the fuel. It's the coldest time possible. You know what I just thought of that I'm wondering? You know how if you walk through a cave and you move the coal, then a new generation of coal will respawn, so you'll end up with, like, twice as much? Does the same apply for sticks in the wild? Like, if you walk by 5 sticks, and you just decide to move every single stick over, like a foot, then the next time you come back, after, like, a blizzard or whatever, will there be twice as many sticks? It might be worth looking into, as, gamey and potentially exploitative as it seems. Oh yeah, that's the tiny fish. Alright. May as well eat it now. Alright, we got time to produce extra water. Since our food is all done. And let's eat this. Alright, now we're gonna try to repair the trouble. Cross your fingers. An hour and 48 minutes, huh? Well, we succeeded. It's now at 100% again. And that does make me quite happy. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, guys, we have plenty of extra food now. Plenty of extra water. There, we got some unfinished business. Son of a bitch. Alright, wasted calories, that. Oh, I really wish I could be in a windproof place for this harvest, but I totally can't. Oh wow, you can use the limb itself as windproofing. Alright, barely any health loss with that. And let's try to take this out. Oh yeah. While I'm not a fan of the condition damage, some things are just worth it. I want to go in and warm up. I'd rather use this time to harvest more wood if I can. Anyway, we can get more sticks right over there. That deer's still over there. We could just focus on him right now. Let's do that. And this time, I will get a lot closer before I attempt my shot. This is perfect. Son of a bitch. Well, I thought it was perfect. He's just long gone now. Long gone silver. Alright, maybe in the morning. We'll go warm up. Come back out. Mine is 16. It's too cold for me to feel comfortable harvesting those. Let's just go back. But those are in a good location. I mean, good windproofing right there. I'll have to remember that they're there. Okay, so the inner layer does not change your protection. So really all we'll gain is like 2 degrees here. Maybe we shouldn't even do the wolf jacket, huh? We won't bother for now. Yeah, we're okay. You can equip 2 pairs of deer pants here, but that's pointless. The combat pants are just as good. So yeah, now that we don't have to make the wolf hide jacket, we are going to just repair... I think I saw... yeah, this. We're going to repair that. We have the cloth. And I'm going to go look for that deer. And we are also going to get ready for our fishing run. Just about time. Alright. We have all of our necessary tools. We don't need 2 torches. We can deposit 1 upstairs. And we don't need these wolf hides on us. Let's also check over here, see what's done. Everything is done. Ain't that lovely? That's not. But these are. Okay. Oh, we're set now. We shouldn't leave with such a little amount of water. Ooh, mag lens time. Alright guys, we're gonna have to go fishing now. Let's do it. We're gonna just catch a ridiculous amount of fish. And like I said, we're going to remove all of our clothing and store it in the containers in there so that we can't, you know, so that our clothing doesn't deteriorate extra fast if the wind is blowing in the door. As much as I want to find that deer, it's lower on the priority list right now. We need this fish. Vitamin C is like a survival bottleneck for us, so. Oh my god, I did it again. See, I don't know. When I get excited about something, I don't think about it. I literally could have used the mag lens on this again, and I forgot. Alright. Now, let's load this baby up with all kinds of shit. We're gonna get a ridiculous amount done. Okay, that'll do for now. We have our bedroll in case we have to sleep. Let's remove our clothing. Nice, we can fit all of that vulnerable stuff in here. Hang on a sec, we haven't gotten in another struggle, have we? So maybe this does take weather damage. We'll store it just in case. Alright. Probably should have brought that other cooking pot, but maybe later. Alright, 11 hours, so we fish for 12. What? Already? Dude, come on. Give me a break, Johnny. That's better. That's right. Yeah. Alright, drink up. I would like to stop our health deterioration. Nice, big one. We'll cook that and eat it to get some sleep. Let's deposit this fish out here. Oh, I thought we got more than that. Alright, let's get some rest. Alright. Well, shit, let's just deposit all these other lines for now. And, keep the one with the lowest condition to fish with. Wow. Alright. not doing too bad. But we are getting low on water. Oh, that's really good. 2 fish in a very short window. Nice, 3 without a break. Maybe we got fishing level 3. Maybe that's why our bite rate is so improved right now. Oh, what the hell was that mutant? I gotta take a look at that. Oh, wow. I got some weird fish, dude. Gamey gold eye. And fresh burbot. Alright. We're doing so much better. We are gonna need some water. So let's take a look here. Ice fishing. My god, it's so slow to level up. It probably gets faster as your catch rate improves, but... So let's fill this up, go get water, sleep, and then come back. We have too much wood to not come back. Yeah, we'll get some more fishing done. I see no reason why we shouldn't. We're gonna leave our clothes in the camp office too and just not bring them, I think. We might bring the vest and the hammer, like, just in case we get in a struggle, obviously, but that's it. Not bad. Alright. We'll get 10 hours of rest and we'll come back here, and the fire should still be there at that time. This is where we'll put the fish. That should be enough water for the rest of our fire fuel over there. Alright, it's going to be a long time before cabin fever becomes an issue for us. A very long time. I'll grab 2 more liters of water just to be safe. Right. We have to deposit our clothing. Pretty much everything except for the vest. Because I think it still might deteriorate faster if it's in a container outside rather than in a container inside. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go. Okay, let's hope our fishing lines last for all of this. Alright, we're gonna cook some of this fish right now. Just to, you know, give ourselves a little vitamin C edge while we continue to fish. Half hour. Yet again. Alright, let's devour all of this. Okay, now we can fish for longer intervals. How many? We have 2 more lines. So I don't know if it's a good idea to shove all this wood in here. We'll put 6 hours worth of wood in there. Another one of those funky fish, huh? I'd say we've gotten very lucky for lines breaking recently. I'm happy with this. Overall, this fishing experience has been wildly successful, so I got no reservations about it. Now, I'm gonna get just 6 hours of sleep. Only 6. Then we'll keep on fishing. As long as we have the lines that aren't broken, it would be wise to keep going. Squeeze out as much as we can. Maybe I shouldn't have slept with the fish next to the fire. That's okay. The travois will ensure that we can get them all back home really quickly. Alright, looks like we're gonna successfully use all that fuel. Let's just go 12 hours. It seems like every time I do a really long fishing spree... No, that's just confirmation bias. Never mind. Alright. Yeah. Really sucks that we might leave here without using up all that fuel, but maybe we'll cook fish with the rest of it, if our line breaks. Fingers crossed, buddy. I just want to get as many fish as possible, so I hope this last line is like the Christ line, you know what I mean? Level 3 fishing. Look at that. So our chance to break a line was 8%. We'll take a look at what it is now. Post level up. %. Okay. Well, you know, it's not bad. If the line breaks, we'll just cook extra fish. Alright, all those are empty. We've used up pretty much all of our fuel. We got a mountain of fish doing it. Let's keep going. I want to spend the rest of our fuel fishing. Alright, time to go. Take a look for wolves. I see none. Alright. I'm gonna freeze a little bit on the way back, but we'll be alright. Oh my god, you get frostbite risk all over if you're naked. Alright, let's drop this fish. Okay, let's get our clothing re-equipped. We managed to protect it, like, because we did it the way that we did it. Oh my god, we're still cold in here. Let's get it on, quick. Because we did it the way that we did it, we actually saved a lot of the durability of probably a lot of our clothing, so it was worth it. But let's get it on. It would be a tremendous fucking buzzkill to get frostbite somewhere. Can you imagine? I'll put the clothing in the proper places after. There. Now we'll swap what's needed. Alright. Okay. We're good now. And we got level 3 in fishing, which feels pretty cool. Like, it's a little better now. Got a mountain of fish to fall back on if we need it. Oh, nice. They used to give you, like, countless little bottles of oil, but it looks like now, when you keep fishing, you consolidate the oil in that one little container, instead of having, like, 10 containers by the end of it, you know? Or, like, 100 containers by the end of it. Well, everything we hunted today is now officially cured. Oh, how good does it feel to see all those frostbite risks healed at the same time? That is very good. So already I know what we have to do. Get redemption for this fucking shelf that will not be destroyed. There. And this shit, let's harvest it. Alright. I think that's it for everything reclaimed wood that's harvestable in here. What? Guys, are you seeing this mag lens? That was there the whole time. Halfway concealed under the pillow. Dude, I was looking, I wanted to see if I could harvest the shelf. I couldn't. And I find a mag lens. What the fuck? We've been living with another mag lens this entire time. Okay, I have to update our storage here, and we're going to make sure that we have that mag lens there. Oh my god. Guys, can you believe that? I can't believe that. I'm honestly in shock. I cannot believe we just found a mag lens there. That is incredible. Living in the same house with a mag lens for like 40 days and just not knowing. I love the the way that they hide the loot. I really do. Like, as carefully as we looked, we didn't even look carefully enough. And that blows my frickin' mind. I love it. Crafted 6 new fishing lines. Alright guys, so I updated our stockpile information. We have 5 wolf hides, 3 rabbit hides, 4 deer hides, 11 guts, 28 liters of water. I marked the mag lens, which is a huge fucking thing. I can't believe we just found that upstairs. That's incredible. Yeah. Alright, so now I have to think what we're doing. I would like to try one more time to get the damn moose, because if we have that boosted carry weight, it'll help us so much, but as of right this minute, it is evening, and it would probably be a really good time to go seek out some extra wood to harvest. Yeah, let's do that. Do we have our hatchet on us still? Yes, we do. We don't need 2 torches on us, though. Let's go deposit 1. Oof, 1 arrow down. If we are going to make good progress harvesting wood, it's going to be right now. Or we could look around for that deer that we killed, too. That's another viable option. Wait. I do hear crows. Oh, it's just those crows flying by overhead. Well, that sucks. I can't really tell where the wind is coming from. Alright. Well, we harvested that one pretty much without taking any damage. We're gonna start a fire using our magnifying lens over here. And we're gonna harvest that cedar branch. Does that sound like wind to you guys? I hope not. We've got a good thing going here. I hope the wind don't blow out our fire. Alright, very good. Alright, let's grab these. And then I'd like to make a hot drink and warm up so that we can look around for that deer we killed. Alright guys, I drank a hot drink. Now we have some torches to take with us as well. Let's see if we can't find this deer. But the weather looks pretty shitty right now, I'm not gonna lie. And we're quite tired. So we won't overdo it. A brief look in the surrounding area, but I'm not gonna overexert us. Oh, this wind is pretty shitty. Oh yeah, no, we're going home. Okay guys, so change of plans. We're gonna walk to the trapper's cabin, seeking the deer that we killed on the way. And then when we get there, we're gonna just spend a couple days trying to kill that moose. We're pretty much just gonna have to hope it shows up. So let's just hit the road for Trapper's Cabin. Alright, we're just gonna try to outwalk this guy. Hang on a sec, actually. Maybe we can break his pathing up here. And then get away from him once we've broken line of sight. This hill is a pretty shitty place to be. Especially considering we didn't break his line of sight or his pathing. Let's try harder to get away. And hope it works. Well, it just occurred to me that I forgot to bring food. So, this might be a short trip. But we'll go there, see if we can't see the moose. If we can find and kill the moose, then he's our food. We're gonna grab that bear hide while we're here. It's gonna definitely be finished curing by now. We can take it back to the camp office, but unfortunately, until we get another bear hide, we can't do fuck all with it. There's no sign of the moose right now. Let's head inside and warm up. Alright, cross your fingers. I really hope that moose is out there. I think while we're here, we should grab more coal out of the cave to Milton. Alright, we're gonna head into the Milton Transition Cave and grab whatever we can as far as coal. We also have to harvest these rabbits while we're here. We can pass time processing these reishi mushrooms, warm up, and you never know, that moose might be out there when we leave the door. So let's put these in here. Now, before we go for the coal, we're actually just gonna fucking spend some time here, we're gonna dismantle these clothes. And we're gonna harvest the rabbits. And we're just gonna periodically come out and check for the bastard, you know? Oh, now this is the better conditioned hat, so we may as well swap him. Alright. Let's go look now. Well, it's favorable weather for a fire, but yeah. Any clothing in need of repair? We still have to get level 3. In mending. All of these take a very long time to repair, so it's unlikely I'll actually finish before we start to freeze, but... Oh, there we go. Being in a windproof spot did seem to do it. God, this sucks. I want to kill a moose so bad. I just keep praying he'll be out there, but I can tell that a moose kill is going to be one of the things that the game really makes us wait for. This might seem like a waste of cloth, but we're honestly just trying to get to level 3 mending. And to meet that end, nothing's a waste. Let's check how close we are now. We're very close, actually. Well, that's it for our cloth. We still have to harvest those rabbits. No goddamn moose, eh? Son of a bitch. Anyway, if we have to, we'll eat this raw rabbit meat for sustenance tonight. Like, I don't care, right? It's whatever. Let's harvest it. We would have taken a tiny speck. Yeah, a little bit of health damage. We gotta be, really approaching level 5 in skinning now. Where's the moose, guys? There is no moose on the loose here. It's driving me crazy. We saw 2 mooses in Ash Canyon. And we saw this one here like twice in a row that one time, but now we can't find them at all. You know, we could just eat cattails. That's not a crime, right? Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll get some health back, and then we'll lose some health. Scurvy risk. Alright, let's step outside and Check for the asshole. The elusive moose. Perpetually on the loose. It's time we headed into that cave and grabbed whatever coal we can find. Okay. Alright, now we have enhanced mobility for this. Oof. What do you think, guys? We gonna have slim pickings today, or what? There's our second coal. Alright, that's not bad. Well, we're gonna have to call it, guys. I'm going back. Going back to the trapper's cabin. I'm gonna sleep 1 hour at a time. And between every hour, I will check for that moose. But if we're fully rested and we still haven't seen him, then we're gonna head back to the camp office, and we're gonna prep for our journey to Coastal Highway. We'll leave that fire there. It seemed very good for windproofing. And let's collect all these sticks here. If the sunlight still remains when we're done, then I'll cook that rabbit meat. So we'll cook the rabbit meat, and then we'll nap for 1 hour increments until we're well rested, and then we will go. Moose or no moose. And we're going to take these with us, store them at camp office where every other one is. Alright. And we're taking all these, I think. Yeah, all of our arrows we're taking with us, so let me update the list. Okay, I've updated everything here. We're taking all of our emergency stims with us. Okay. We're also going to take this sewing kit with us, too. Arrowhead. For now, I don't mind stinking. Because we kind of want to attract that bear anyway, if he's still here. Or if he respawns. Oh, it's still kind of too cold, isn't it? do. Well, like I said, guys, we are going to get an hour of rest over and over and over again. And check outside every time, and if we haven't seen him, then we're just going to go. We're not going to dwell on it, right? Even though we could get more health back if we slept for 6 hours straight, I don't want to do that. I want to give the moose several chances to potentially spawn. Oh, this is weird. Let's just sleep 6 hours. No sense fighting it. We're not getting a moose here. Gotta go to Coastal Highway. Ooh, we can equip these to weigh less. Alright. Alright, we've grabbed everything. We grabbed all the guts and hides, rabbit and bear alike. It's time to leave. I know. I wanted to see it too. I wanted to succeed in that final opportunity, but life doesn't work out that way very often, so let's go. A blizzard? Is it a blizzard? I don't give a fuck. I'll walk home in a blizzard. I know the way. We do stink, and I am being a little bit careless, so we're just gonna make sure that I refresh my focus, you know? Head on a swivel. You are not safe. Okay, we're safe. We're gonna craft another bow before we go. And we're gonna leave that worn down one here. That's a very short work order though. That'll take no time at all. Okay. We brought an extra sewing kit here. I want to deposit and mark that. We are going to have to take an awful lot of shit with us if we're going to Coastal Highway. We definitely want to try not to be over encumbered for the trip. Which we are pretty close to achieving. Let's try to reach daylight. Make it so we can craft that new bow. Oof. The visibility's really good tonight. Now, we don't have our bow, so let's be careful. We're pretty much just trying to pass time until morning. Alright, screw it. We'll just pass time. Alright. Let's get started. There's our brand new bow. Top condition. Well, the wind isn't going to go anywhere. Let's just try to harvest this anyway. Now, apparently, if we get food poisoning but we treat it with antibiotics, the health deterioration will stop. And I'd kind of like to test that out because we have need of it. We're going to do something really stupid that's also really smart. It's a pretty big brain move, so let's do it. Alright, so we just got a shitload of vitamin C. We're gonna use these antibiotics over here, because they're lower condition. Alright, so now that it's treated, our condition decay should be ceased, theoretically. So now we pass time until nightfall and take a look at our health. Oh god, our condition is still declining. Alright, it's not as big brain as I thought it was, guys. But that's okay, let's get some sleep now. We'll just let that fish kind of deteriorate a little more. We already have food poisoning, let's just fucking keep devouring it. As much as we can, we need all the vitamin C we can get. So... Oh, I have to treat it again? It fucking refreshed. Okay, good to know. Alright. So we have now treated it. Let's drop the rest of our fish here. We're gonna get a mega rest. We're gonna use herbal tea and birch bark tea. First, let's grab our replacement herbal teas from here. So we have 3 new ones. And honestly, let's take the good stack of antibiotics from here. And now we'll drink a birch bark as well. Yeah, right. We can't even get condition back. That's right. So we're just gonna have to sleep this away and deal with it after. Overall, just a whole bunch of faux pas, but you know what? Our vitamin C problem is pretty much over for a while, so we at least have that. We got a solid 5-10 days before we'll get the risk again. Likely even longer. And we'll just stay fed to make sure that we get health back passively. Now let's take a little preventative measure here for our cabin fever. Just to stave it off a little. Oh, our health is so awful right now, man. Alright, we're gonna repair our tools. It's a way that we can pass the time. We're gonna need a little bit of R&R before we set out. Our health is beat up. It might also be a good idea to bring some fish with us, so if we get any sunlight today, then we'll start a fire and cook some fish to take with us on the road. Repair it 2 more times. We need fur to repair the heavy hammer. Fir wood. Deposit our whetstone, as well as the scrap metal. Alright, we're gonna get to work tiring ourselves out, so that we can get that 10 hours of rest that we need. And we're gonna take a chance here. I think there might be a moose spawn over near Mystery Lake. I'm not 100%, but we're gonna go over there and check. I don't even know if this is a possible moose spawn location. I highly doubt that it is, but we'll take a look anyway. I've never been over here, and there might be some stuff I can gather there. Although I don't think I'm going to want to stick around here. I am starting to freeze. I don't see any rut marks on the trees from here. Alright, let's just go back home. Alright, that'll account for our additional condition recovery. Now, I thought about eating the moldy venison, but just imagine if we got food poisoning again, right? So we're gonna drop that. And I think we have 30 cattail stalks in here. Whatever other calories we still need, we'll just get from cattails. They can at least be eaten without the possibility of illness. Alright. Good to go. Our health is good enough now where we can hit the road. We're just gonna take all those antibiotics. Alright guys, I grabbed our can opener, I grabbed our pry bar, we have a bunch of arrows, we also have this survival bow. Pretty much all I'm waiting for now is an opportunity to leave while there's not a blizzard. So we have herbal teas, coffees, you know, some extra cattails. Gonna make sure we have a good amount of water, we have extra antibiotics, all of our stims, 4 coal, mag lens, highest condition one that we own, and we'll bring some extra matches. I'm gonna have to wait until it's light so that I can repair my can opener and... well, pretty much just that. Repair our can opener. And then we'll get going. So we'll leave 6 matches here and we'll take the rest. I'm gonna miss you, Dead Man Jim. We have survived a lot together, you and me. Yeah, but you'll have to survive on your own now. Alright, I'm gonna wanna do something here before we go. If we have to, we can just cook inside, right? Make sure it's safe, make sure our fire doesn't get blown out, but what I want to do is cook some of this fish and take it with us, or just fill our belly with cooked fish. That way we have all kinds of vitamin C, you know? And we don't have to worry about it for a while. So we're gonna use our fire fuel in here. Drop this for now, just so we can move. We'll need that cooking pot, we'll also need our skillet, and we have to mark the fact that we have an additional cooking pot here if we haven't already. Alright. So we'll get this stuff prepared upstairs. Drop all the fish up there, we'll grab some fire fuel, we'll cook it, fill our bellies, and then it'll be just about time to go. Alright, let's drop this fish here. And we'll refill our lantern up to full before we leave. Aurora, huh? Alright. Maybe we can repair our can opener while we cook. I don't know how much fuel I'll need, so I'll just take that. Don't need this lit now. Okay, our lantern has been refueled. Alright, let's cook. Alright, let's briefly dig in. And I think the rest we can just take with us. Okay, can opener has been sufficiently repaired. The fire's out, but I don't really care about that. We're good. 0.28 liters of fuel. Am I able to transfer that into a jerry can yet? Did they add that functionality? Nope. Alright, that's okay. I don't want to leave this on too long. We just filled it, but... let's put that jerry can there, grab this, move over here. Alright, let's dump this cooked fish outside, and this is what we'll take with us when we leave. Sadly, I think that all of that deer meat right here is pretty much, you know, it's gonna go bad. But that's okay. We're gonna have a new home soon. New place to explore and expand on. Alright, we got cabin fever risk just in time. We're about to be traveling on the Footway Express for quite a while, but not until the next episode. Let's make sure we got some water. We'll take all 3 of those liters, and then we'll take our fish meat. Then it's time to go. I don't really know any other ways that we can optimize our carry weight right now. We've done pretty much everything I could think of. I mean, we need everything that we have, and I've tried my best to make it optimal. Yeah, I see nothing else I can do. So we'll be walking there with a little bit of encumbrance, but that's alright. Spend some time outside. Yeah, we'll pass time out here. You know, try to get rid of our cabin fever risk. And we'll try to get as close to evening as possible before we go. And it gives us a chance to eat more of our fish before we leave. Alright, this is pretty much it. We're gonna want to sleep here. Let's add 2 more guts and 2 more rabbit hides. I forgot these. Alright. Now we simply sleep and then go. And with any luck, the weather will still hold. And it'll be a good time to go. Nice, it's very still out there. We're not gonna have a better chance than this. It's time to hit the road. Alright. It's warm, we're mobile, it's time to leave. We have our high condition mag lens, all kinds of matches, all the tools that we could possibly need, and coastal highway awaits. So, we are going to walk to Carter Hydro Dam, and then I think I'm going to call it for the day. Let's have a montage. I'm gonna try to just walk where I'm going and not tangle with them. Maybe we'll try to lose them on the rock formation over here. Haha! I have outsmarted the beast. I forgot, we're also going to want to bring all of our treated birch bark, which is going to weigh us down more, but you know, it's a vitamin C last resort, it's a boosted heal while we sleep, it's all these different things that are useful, so. Watch us find our fucking flare gun here. I'm seeing a campfire. Not much else. Anyway, I see nothing else besides the campfire there. This area can be a moose spawn, I know that. Jesus. I will shoot you. Stay away, wolf. Oh, terrific. Ah. Alright, that wasn't so bad, honestly. Alright guys, I'm calling it here. I've saved the game, we're warmed up, and we're ready to keep moving. Now, thank you for spending this time with me, first and foremost. Second, please check the word of the day down below and the health cookie, because those health cookies could really give you the edge. You know, they certainly helped me turn my life around, so they might do the same for you. Maybe you already know how valuable all those health cookies are. Either way, I just want to thank you guys for the continued support, because I'm noticing my numbers getting higher and it feels really good to see. But as always, right, temper your dopamine releases. You get too excited, you just end up depressed. So, in our next episode, we're going to head to Coastal Highway and we're going to try to settle there. We're going to try to establish a really cool base. I'm probably going to prefer to have a place with a fire barrel or some sort of wood stove, but honestly, anywhere near a cave is good. I mean, a campfire in a cave is just as good. Better, really, because then you can't get the wind blowing at you during a blizzard, so you get the temperature bonus without the clothing damage. So we're going to try to find a base that'll suit our needs. I'm definitely going to want to look into beachcombing, because apparently you can find all kinds of shit, right? Renewable scrap metal, flare guns, special ships that you can search. A lot of stuff. So, we got a lot of new stuff to do in the next episode. Anyway, guys, rock on, take care, and peace out. I'll see you in the next one.